Welcome in, Ant Demon. Congrats on being first. How are you? And thank you for redeeming your daily ticket. And for the hydrate. You're so right. I have taken my meds today. I'm ahead of you on that one. I stretched right before stream and my posture is good. How are you feeling today, bestie? Hello, friends. Welcome in from ads. I'm tired as fuck. I've been asleep for like days. But I decided I was gonna stream today anyway. Even if it's like not for that long until I fall back asleep. I have a new commission, which is really exciting, genuinely. I don't know, the artist was done by my friend, Ember Lloyd, and hello, Storm. The art was done by my friend, Ember Lloyd, and the commission is for Cinderance, who is a Fire Badger VTuber. They alluded to me needing to do some adjustments to the file, but I don't actually see any that I really need to do. Other than like kind of the layer names. But like, I'm kind of fine with that, to be honest. So I don't know. I might just import this into live2d as is and say fuck it, we ball. You know? For funsies and shit. I mean, I am gonna combine some of these layers. Just because, like, we don't need all of them, but yeah. Hello, Lavender! Thank you for redeeming your daily ticket, and thank you for redeeming your daily ticket, Storm. Hope y'all are doing well. But yeah, it's gonna be... we're gonna be chill. We're gonna be sleepy. And everything's gonna be awesome and cool and sexy and stuff.
Hope you're doing alright. I saw on BSKY you seem like you've been going through it.
I've just been asleep. Like, I cannot stay awake. But the times I have been awake, I've just been sitting there on my phone. So I was like, well, I might as well sit there on my computer on Twitch instead.
I wish you a very health.
Thank you. I don't know. The only thing that I really think I actually, like, want to adjust all that much is some of these layers are a little funky, but it's not a big deal. But also, like, the shape of the boob. The shape of the boob isn't really computing for me. Cause, hang on, let me tell you what I mean. Like, the boob is clearly not in a bra, right? And so, it's being held up by the overall. But if that's true, then the cleavage line I feel like should be here at the tallest, if there is one at all. I don't really think there should be one with this amount of sag. So, but even without sag, like, let's say it was this shape, I would still put it maybe like here, where it's like pointing this way. And it would be hidden under the thing. So maybe, I mean, I can just move this down. Oh, or not. Oh wait, no, that is one big continuous shape. Okay, well, and I think it's really just the line. I think that highlight's fine. It's just the line is throwing me off. Hang on, let me try this. Just get rid of that extra outline. Honestly, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Let's go ahead and just import it and roll. Worst case, I edit it later, yeah. Oh, and I need to export this as a Photoshop document. But yeah, are the volume things good? Also, I meant to ask that earlier, but for Gore. What blend mode do I want? I want this to be 5.2, don't I? I do. Okay. Cool!
Hi.
Hello, Nafumi! How are you? Okay, so this is the highlight. That's the color.
I'm good, how are you?
I'm okay. Glad to hear that you're doing well.
Been a while.
Yeah, it has been a hot minute. I've been fairly AFK, as well as So yeah, I'm glad that you were able to stop by. How have you been? What have you been up to? Any life updates? Or are you just vibing?
Same 80.
Yay!
life got a tad bit serious, had to hop off Twitch.
Same. I don't know. Something's in the air. There's something in the air. I don't know. But we are now.
I wish you both a very good time.
Thank you, Storm. We wish you a good time to you as well.
But overall I am good.
Hey, glad to hear.
Did you get to play Silk Song on your free time?
A little bit. But then I realized that, like, I make, like, a fuck ton of noise with my controller. It was while I was, like, in the waiting room. I was in the waiting room trying to pass time, and I realized that, like, I make a fuck ton of noise when I use my controller, so I stopped. And then since then, I've just been working on my VTuber model instead as my, like, at first because it was quieter, but then after that, it was just because I was on a roll. So yeah, not in a few weeks, because that was... I think that was like a month ago almost. Oh my gosh. And I wasn't connected to Wi-Fi. So the time didn't get logged on Steam. Damn.
Aw, that's cool. The model is coming up nicely.
Yeah, have you seen it, actually, the updated one? Actually, there is a change I've been meaning to make, so let's actually do that right now. While we are here. I'm doing alright, Arson. Thank you. I hope you are doing well as well. But yeah, so for people who don't know, when my mama was in the hospital, I started redrew and re-rigged my model, or started it, just because I felt like it. The old face looks like this. Very different. Can you? Yeah, very different.
TTS looks dope.
Right? It looks very good. Main thing is just adding the amount of dimension on the face now about matches the amount of dimension on the body. And I also changed the hair quite a bit. I think it looks better. So, just more wispy and whatnot. But actually there's a change I've been meaning to make. What was it? It was the mouth widen. Just call it stretch, actually. I want to make it so that this part of the lip is what widens the most. Like... But I don't know if that'll look fucked up when the jaw is closed. A little bit fucked up. I think that's good.
Are you doing comms again? Should I resend later?
I'm still... I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, because rigging is just straight up math, right? So, like, doing rigging comms are pretty easy for me, like, regardless of mindset. But, like, illustration comms, I have to, like, think really hard. So I'm still not up to picking your comm back up, Arson, I'm sorry. But it is still in my queue, so you don't need to resend it. You don't need to resend it. It's still, like, on my, like, VGen thingy. It's just, like, paused. Because I do really want to come back to it someday. Just when my brain's less fried.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of silly, but you know, brains are silly. But this is what I've also kind of blocked out the head turn. Not super well, but yeah. She's schmoovin'. Can you please make a different facial expression? Thank you. But yeah, the nose is especially, like, not correct when the head is turned. But, yeah. Look at her go. There are some of these things that won't look like that when it's using the actual face tracking software. So don't worry about that too much. But yeah. But yeah, compared to the old model, it just has more going on. Like, just point blank, it just has more going on. There's more shadows and highlights and whatnot. Yeah. Not as much going on the head turn, obviously, but yeah, the nose makes a bigger difference than I actually thought it would. That's pretty cool. Actually, I've been thinking about that. I was like, I wonder if doing VTuber model work is, like, low-key, like, made it so that my, like, actual, like, illustration skills have, like, kind of atrophied. Because, you know, when with rigging, you draw everything in a default T-pose, and then, you know, to give it life and movement and stuff, you move it in the software, but you have to draw it completely neutral, you know. You don't necessarily have to draw it with very little personality, but I personally, for my own work, find it easier if I do that, you know what I mean? I don't know, I was thinking about that too, actually. I was like, maybe part of the reason that, you know, I should probably work so that it doesn't feel like, I should probably work so that it doesn't feel like, doing illustration work takes so much more work than, like, rigging work and stuff, but, like, well, you know? Oh, that's not good. I will simply put this here and make this a multiply layer. What do you mean it doesn't support the blend mode multiply? Shut up. Well then, why do you even let me select multiply? Bruh! Whatever. Okay. Just do like that, I guess. Yeah, I'll figure that out later. But yeah, definitely glad to see you popping in and stuff. Arson, I hope you are doing well. Bruh. How was it that I was gonna... How can I set this up then? Actually, I'll just cut around it so that it works better later. Okay. The ways that clipping works in... actually, wait. Let me just look up if maybe VTube Studio Cubism 5.3. YouTube Studio compatible with Cubism 5.3. Uh-oh. Nope. Okay, it's still not compatible yet. Okay, well, we'll worry about that later. Basically, that like gray smudge, I'd be able to get rid of that if this model were going to get exported for use in if this model were being exported for... Oh my gosh. Wait, why is this separate into individual fingers? This is a half body rig. Hang on. I'm just gonna combine all these layers in Clip Studio because we don't need all that. If I just flatten this, it'll work, right? Right? Oh, nope. Not the whole file. Selected layers. There we go. That works just fine. Yes, it does. Okay. There we go. Yeah, a lot of... Actually, some of these, what is it called? Some of these, like shadow layers, unfortunately, won't quite work the way I think they were intended to, but that's okay. We are able to go without. Especially because, like, we're not rigging the legs at all. So actually, yeah, I like extra don't need to worry about that right now. In the future, if this model gets, like, upgraded to a full body rig, that is when we will cross that bridge. I still think that one of the funniest things that Medi's told me about working with kids is that, like, his only exposure to the name Melanie Martinez had been the children just literally getting into, like, screaming matches about her. And I was like, yeah, that tracks. That tracks, unfortunately. For context, my dearest friend, Mr. Medidesho, works at an inpatient place for kids. So, just... Welcome in, Willow. Lots of mentally ill children. And one day he was just like, Basil, can you explain what the fuck is up with Melanie Martinez to me? It was like, oh. Okay, no, we're fine.
Hi, about to head to sleep. Just wanted to check in.
Yay,
Hope
thank
that
you.
You're doing better.
I hope you get very, very good sleep. And I am doing a-okay. I would be doing better if I understood what was going on with these layers. What? Okay. Yes, that won't work. I'm just gonna get rid of that. This too, like $1.50 upon ye. Thank you very, very much. Hey, 8 out of 10 sub points. Let's go. Where's the face shadow? Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. Wait. Why are these on the same layer? Oh boy. Am I gonna have to... I can chop that up myself. That's not a big deal. Just do this. Yeah, okay. So this is now upper lashes. Oh, don't tell me this is the line art. Uh-oh. No, we're gonna have to combine that in this file. Uh-oh. That's my bad for not specifying. That is entirely my bad. That should be enough, honestly. Yeah. No, I should. What is that? Color of what? Color of the lash line. Okay. I sometimes think that like that's the biggest barrier to learning live2d isn't even the actual live2d, it's just figuring out how to like understand the like layer setup of the artist that you're looking at. Cause like some people are like, oh yeah, go get a bunch of practice files off of like Ko-Fi and stuff, which is a great strategy. Until you start getting to the point of like if you're like using like because there's so many different ways to like structure layers, right? If you go from one to the other, it can get really confusing. Okay, so I want the arm base and the chest base for this. Correct? Correct. All right. Cool. Whew. What just happened? I don't know why it changed to look like that. Oh well. Or why it's like overall not letting me select shit? Hello? Yeah. Why can I not? Oh. Because of this? No. Okay, time for an arbitrary reset. We love that. Okay, cool. Yeah, why isn't it letting me select more than one thing? What? Okay, it doesn't really matter that much. Okay. Let's jump straight into the eyes, like we always do, yeah? Ooh, maybe not that heavy. That's a lot. Oh boy. Ooh, that's a very clean mesh, actually. Ooh. Slay. Welcome in from ads, besties. We are still figuring this out. Like I was talking about, I think either right at the beginning of or like right before the ad break. Yeah, I really do think that the hardest part of live2d rigging is just figuring out like what the layer setup that your artist is using compared to your own, you know? There's just so many different versions of how you can set up this exact same model, you know? Welcome in, Mr. Meti.
Hey, rigging monarchs.
Hello. I was just talking about when you were like, can you please tell me what the fuck is going on with Melanie Martinez and why do the children keep screaming about her? That was funny.
They just kept arguing.
Yeah. And I fear people will be arguing about her until the end of time. You guys want to know something that I've been irrationally angry about the past couple of weeks? The fucking New York Times crossword puzzle keeps trying to tell me that the Roadrunner, like Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner's iconic slogan is beep beep, but it's fucking meep meep with an M. I know it, you know it. Stop trying to erase my culture. You will not take my meep meep away from me.
Cheap cheap.
Cheap cheap is acceptable. Actually. I did the jaw drop for funsies, but like jokes aside, like cheap cheap is completely acceptable. But if you think it's beep beep, brother.
Leap leap.
I see. But yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? You can't fool me, New York Times. I know my man. And he says, meep meep. Oh my gosh, also my older sister finally started getting into K-pop, guys. It's a miracle. My shared interests with my sister
Congrats.
for like ever have literally just been Warrior Cats and Star Wars. And that's it. Okay, I'll fix this too. But yeah, it's gonna be a really chill stream, very sleepy stream. You know. We are
Okay.
existing. Oh no. Oh, that's like on the lash layer, isn't it? I'll leave that alone, honestly. Will I? No. When have I ever left something alone? Actually.
We all know you won't.
Who am I fooling? Yeah,
Don't lie to me, bitch.
Sorry, the dead TTS voice going, "Don't lie to me, bitch," is really funny. But yeah, there are a few delays on this just because of like life circumstances and stuff. So that's why I'm doing a lot of the like file adjustment on my end. Just cause like the artist didn't say anything to like that like asked me to do it. I was just like I just figured I'd go ahead and take on that part. Okay. That's done. Weird. Okay. The eyes are really sick. I'm really excited to rig this. Okay. I don't need this anymore. What's this? I don't need this anymore either. That's good. This is good. I'm actually a little confused on what that's for. No. I understand now. How goes work, my most beloved Medi? Any screaming about Melanie Martinez tonight? Or are you free?
My 1:1 asleep. I haven't seen an awake patient in days.
Damn. It's like on one hand, good that you don't
I
have
sit in
like
dungeon.
yeah. Like on one hand, like yeah, less work. On the other hand, boring. You know. Well, I mean, obviously, you know. It'd be weird if you didn't.
It's almost like I like this job for the patient interaction.
Crazy. Okay. think we are ready for eyeballs. Now the thing is that this client asked for only asked for the V-bridger extension on the mouth. So we're gonna be doing normal brows and normal eye stuff. Do I still have this saved? I hope I do. I do. Okay. It's just that I need to change some of these to be standard. Let's open up, I don't know, Reen as reference? Yeah. For the normal eye parameters. Like the non-V-bridger ones. Okay, so we have open. Okay, open, smile, brow, Y, and brow form. Okay, that's it. Okay. So we just got rid of. So we just got rid of squint. And then just convert this to brow form. Except I think form goes from. Yeah, form is 3x3. Just to go. Yes, -1 +1. Okay. And we're keeping all the mouth parameters. They did ask for aug physics, so we're keeping that. No chibi toggle. Or toggles at all, if I remember right. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Slay. What? I wonder if when people write lyrics like that, like, are they thinking in their head, like, there's no way this will age poorly? Like, just like, do they just put the lyric, that was such an epic fail, into a song, and they're like, yeah, and that will be a cool, trendy lyric forever? Or do they just, like, or do they, like, know and they just don't care? You know? Because I recently had that thought, or, like, I guess not, or, like, kind of frustration, where somebody was talking about how they were like, XYZ creator doesn't understand that
I don't think we can hear music, beloved.
Awesome. The song is Last Friday Night by Katy Perry. At the end of the second verse, she says, that was such an epic fail. But anyway, there's a YouTuber.
Stream book. Comm.
Thank you, Sarybot. There was
referencing lyrics you just heard.
Yeah, there was a YouTuber who was like, yeah, this creator clearly doesn't understand that, like, by doing this, they're sacrificing longevity or something. And I'm like they're sacrificing having, like, a legitimate relationship with their fans or whatever. And I'm like, I don't think they don't know. I think they're fully aware, and that's just, like, the choice that they've made. You know? Like, if you, like, you know, when you're navigating the media sphere around us, like, I think it's important for people to be aware of the difference between, like, ignorance and, like, that. The person being talked about, I think, was Michaela Noguera, which, for people who don't know who she is, she's, like, a beauty TikToker who so frequently runs, like, scams and stuff, basically. Like, that's kind of an oversimplification. But she so frequently does shady shit that, literally the FTC guidelines around, like, what you're supposed to do when you, have a sponsorship in a TikTok have literally changed, like, because of her. Like, she's caused that many problems, you know? And it's like, you know, it's not that she doesn't know or she doesn't know better. It's that she's fully aware. She just doesn't care, you know? And I think that's a really important distinction for you as a consumer to be able to make, right? Like, I think it's important for us as consumers to be able to distinguish between when someone doesn't realize that they're disconnected with us as consumers versus when they are, like, fully maliciously in on the fucking shtick, you know? Uh-oh. I think I accidentally deleted this. Oops. Oh, right. Cause like I think that what like happens when you as a consumer kind of like this is like I don't know if this is the right word, but like kind of like let yourself believe that like, oh, this company doesn't know better or this person doesn't know better, is like you kind of enable them to keep making those decisions because they know that in the consumer's minds they're not going, oh, they're fucking duping me. You know, now they're kind of aware that instead you're going, oh, they don't know better, but like they totally do. You know, like they abso-fucking-lutely do. I remember when I was in like middle school, there was a guy who was like, I want to start a band. I was like, hell yeah. It was like, write some lyrics, and I was like, cool. And he and I were both huge Green Day fans. And obviously I wrote a, and also this was like the year Trump got elected, the first time. So obviously I wrote a, and I'm, you know, a gay Asian person. So obviously I wrote a bunch of like political shit. And when he read it, he was like, oh my God, you wrote political stuff? Bro. Like he was like all surprised. And I was like, what else did you think I was gonna do? like, like what else did you think the fucking Green Day fan people were gonna do as a edgy seventh grader starting not even a garage band, a living room band? Like if you expected, like I genuinely think if you expected anything, if he, the fact that he expected anything else is like a him problem, not me. You know what I mean? On a similar note, I was thinking about, because there are people who are, there's like, you know, there's like leaks indicating that the Saritsa is not a DPS. People are really shocked, and I'm like, but like we knew that they were introducing these new like stellar reactions. What was she gonna be other than stellar reaction equivalent of Columbina? You know. Now, of course, if she turns out to be something other than the stellar equivalent of Columbina, then like fuck me, I guess. But you know,
I've been seeing people be like most of the other Archons are main DPS and the first one they mentioned was Zhongli.
I'm sorry, what? That has to be satire. That has to be satire. There's no fucking way. I have to believe that's satire. Otherwise, I'll cry. That's so funny. For people who don't know anything about Genshin, Zhongli is absolutely not a fucking DPS character. He has the best shield in the game, and that's about it. Which isn't a bad thing, don't get me wrong. It's just like, that's not a DPS, bro.
Venti and Zhongli were the first ones they mentioned straight-faced.
Like, now Venti's a DPS, you know, which is, like, great. But Zhongli, no.
Venti only became one recently.
Yeah, Venti becoming a DPS was very recent. Raiden is like a sub.
Raiden and Mawika were right there?
Yeah, like you have a sub DPS support, and then you have fucking Mawika, who's obviously just straight on field, can also be burst DPS, blah 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 blah. You know? Like, what the... I don't know, it's been years of me being, like, very online. You'd think that by now I would be better at, like, not getting bothered by stuff like that, but it's difficult. Like, and I have to say, I mean, it's not, I say online, it's not like I don't have the same problem in real life. I just, like, it's like, if you're gonna come out and, like, make a statement about something, like, it's gotta be, like, some semblance of correct. You know, like, if you're gonna come into, like, a topic being really incensed about it, like, oh my god, I can't believe they're not making her a DPS, blah blah blah, and you're gonna, the hinge of your argument, or the crux of your argument is gonna be the other Archons, like, you gotta know what fucking roles they play. Like,
Mawika has great sub DPS capabilities.
uh-huh.
She just outpasses all the people she's good at sub for.
Classic. But I don't know, I just... How do you... I don't think I've seen Zhongli's normal attacks in, like, years. Like, you know, like, I don't know where they got the idea. And, like, Zhongli... As a person who was a DPS Barbara main for a number of years, building Zhongli for DPS is, like, kind of like pulling teeth. Like they did not want that motherfucker to do damage, and they let you know it. Like, they really did not want that motherfucker to do damage.
Like they saw her got tiny HP scaling on his normals after buffs and were like, I see. His role changed.
Wait, he did?
Asterisk him.
Wait, that's really funny. I had no idea that he actually got some...
Sorry, Long Zhong Dong.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Or are we talking about, like his original round of buffs? For people who do not know Genshin history, they released a character who's, like, a god, and he was so dog shit at the beginning that they, like, immediately had to buff not only him, but like his entire element, because it was so bad. Like his shields they weren't just like worse than one of the 4-star characters, they were like way worse than this one 4-star characters. And he was a 5-star character. It was bad. Did they buff his normal attacks with that? I had no idea. That's so funny. Long Zhang Dong.
Yeah, they added HP scaling across the board and the residential shred, and they made the construct and shield go up at the same time in the AUG buffs.
Gotcha. Huh. I had no idea. Also, residential shred. Good job, TTS.
You used to have to deploy construction and shield separately.
Which makes no fucking sense.
Asterisk construct. Basil, can you hack into Hoyo and get me into the Huna beta AAAA?
I genuinely wish I could, because I would love to see you play through that beta so much. It looks really fun. I don't know. I'm also like... I'm like sweating, waiting for the next patch update. I don't think I've been this excited. I don't think I've been this excited for a patch update in like years. Which is kind of crazy.
Excited for you, Uwu.
Yay! Thank you. It's just Sitlali. I love her so much. I love her so much. Best girl Sitlali. Yeah, because at first I don't know. Because my thing with, I don't know, I tend to get irritated with things that are, like, permanently off-center. So at first I was like, ah, dang, Sitlali skin, that'll drive me crazy. But the more I started thinking of it, it's like, no, we have literally dragged her out of bed directly into the fucking field of combat. The more I was like, oh, hell yeah, that's adorable. Also, yeah, I spent way too long looking at like all the Lohan, like how old is he discourse, just because it's crazy. I don't think I've seen the community do so much math for something that wasn't like a damage calc in years. It was kind of entertaining. Of course, the conclusion I came to was, well, he's an adult because I've already seen too much porn. It's too late. Like, for people, also context. There's a character who's like definitely meant to be an adult in Genshin, but then there's this one throwaway line in the dialogue where it's like that like could imply that he's supposed to be 13. He's definitely not supposed to be 13. It's like whoever wrote the dialogue didn't know what they were talking
as much
about.
Math as them calculating this patch is
No,
full.
seriously, it's so funny. Either like whoever wrote it didn't know, or it was intentionally supposed to be the character who said it like fucking with us, which he does do. We love you, Kaya. Yeah, it's just like, it's just like, hey, man, what's up with that?
He canon drinks, which means at least 18 in Mond, right?
I'm pretty sure the overall legal drinking age across like all of Tevat, with the exception of Natlan, because of the whole, you know, fighting in a continuous war thing, is 18. But and actually from what I've seen in Mondstadt, they are pretty strict about who they let drink, which surprised me. So yeah, I took like 5,000 words to say yes.
Mondstadt is always the one barring the traveler.
Mm-hmm. It's very funny.
Let me, personally, Medi Deskia, drink please game thank you.
This is such like musically such a good song, but the lyrics are so cringy. It drives me crazy. The normals make me afraid. The crazies make me feel safe. It's like, okay, girl. Okay, bro. If you say so. This is Melanie Martinez, by the way. That's cute. It's like too bouncy because these are small. Okay, that made the problem worse. Oops. That's a weird song. Okay. Oh, that's cute. That's cuter. Yeah, okay. Bouncy, but it's not like, whoa, yo, 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 you know? Okay. Cool. I think the eyebrows expressions are cute. What do we think, chat?
Cute.
Cute. Yippee. Alrighty. Time for this shit. Why is this not working? Eyeball X, eyeball Y. Oh, that's why. Yeah, the irises are very pretty. Blink. I forgot that was the lyrics to that song. Ooh, that's pretty. A little bit much, but very pretty. Yeah, I like that. I should make it a little more subtle. Blank. There we go. Cool. Blank. Yeah, I think we're good. Slay. Nice and quick. Not bad for only 2 hours. Yeah. Slay, 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 slay. Oh, that's so cute. These kind of feel like little, like, you know, those little like octopus plushies that they have where you can turn them inside out. That's what these lashes remind me of, in a really good way. Hell yeah. Okay. So, right, X physics. Down alone in the drums of the city rain. Sleep on your couch. Feel the drums of the aching pain. In my head, I'm awake all night long. Oh, fuck. Take a shot every time Balo forgets their key forms. You will fucking die. As we shall, we take to make us real. I can't go back. I don't think I will. I'll sleep tonight as long as I sail. Jump to the city rain. Sleep the night as long as I sail in the drum of the city rain. Crying out through her rusty smile, she knows this isn't how we paid the bills before. Go spin circles for me, walk relentlessly around the words we used to sing. Oh, such torturous things, always feeling up the only word I ever need. Go and then go, 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 go. If you're going, then go, 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 go. Rice nuggets sprinkled in your kite's cool strings, welcome early in summer leaves, absorbing the car keys. Rock your ears up against the picket fence I built. All your creatures, they will sink like stones, slowly down a lonely well. Go spin circles for me, while relentlessly around the words we used to sing. Oh, such torturous things, always I ever need. Go, go, go. If you're going, then go, 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 go. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. That might be a little too much, but we can always fix it later. Especially since it's on the, like the eyeball XY instead of like just the IR or the IL. I right, I left. Like, it'll be easier to fix later just via this menu instead of having to like fuck around with all this shit. So I think that'll be okay. Yeah.
Basil.
Hi, Rain. How are you doing? It's great to see you. Thank you for redeeming your daily ticket. We're very sleepy, so it's a quieter stream for sure, but we are here and we are vibing. Because they sell
101 Dalmatians.
Oh? Elaborate. Por favor.
My tickets.
Your tickets?
I have 101.
Oh, cute. That's crazy. It really is crazy looking at the like the ticket counts and like the thing where it's like so and so's been subscribed for X number of months. Those always like blow my mind a little bit, even though it's been like I really ought to be used to it by now, but I'm just not.
Riayian. I think I'm like a year subscribed by now.
Mm-hmm.
Met Tai I.
Yeah, for sure.
Holy shit, it's the Mping meta. Holy shit, it the bestest re-Ian.
Mm. But yeah, what is up, Rain? What are you up to? Actually, how chat? Actually, let's do a check-in. It's been a couple hours. We're a couple hours in the stream. How's everybody doing? Everybody
Just got
fed.
home.
Just got home. Everybody fed. Everyone rested. Everyone hydrated. Everybody stretched. Everyone taking their meds today. I've taken my meds today. Normally my meds wake me up, but I took my meds and immediately fell the fuck back asleep. This one actually might be easier for me to do.
I went swimming with my friends and then watched the last episode of the amazing Digital Circus. I wanna go on Briayak.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm hoping to watch Amazing Digital Circus with Janie soon. Cause I've always been interested in it. I just haven't actually
So
sat down and watched it. Yeah. The thing is though, with my brain problems, I need to be strategic and wait until for like a time when I don't feel like my brain will like be like, ooh, is that a new altar I smell? You know? I gotta be careful with my noggin. Because my noggin gets ideas and then it turns them into people. Which is like not ideal all the time. You know? I think that for the upper lip, I'm gonna use the art path, and then for the bottom lip, I'll do what I normally do.
Fuck, I just got a call after ignoring like 6 Discord messages, so now I
Ooh.
gotta go join my friends in VC.
Don't apologize.
I'm sorry,
It's really good seeing you. Bye bye. Have fun.
Have fun, beloved Rain.
Weird song. This whole series is just me going through my own playlist and me like, man, that's weird. So, like, Fall Out Boy was, like, gonna go on a hiatus and they knew it, and this song was, like, clearly, like a farewell moment. But, they didn't, like, drop this song. They didn't, like, drop this song and then temporarily disband or hiatus or something. They released this song, did a whole tour, and then went on like a 3-year hiatus. Like, God, they're so fucking dramatic. We love that for them, you know? And we love that for them, mostly. Oh, come on! Okay. What is that? Yeah, I'll worry about that later. You have to lose things. She visuals. Just don't put your teeth on me. Go on, grab your hat and fetch your camera. Go on, film the world before it happens. Go on, your hat and fetch your camera. Go on, film the world before it happens. Go on. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to do some fuck shit to make this look right. Oh well. Okay, and I don't know if I fully remember how to set the blend shape whites for this to make it not fuck itself up. We're gonna find out. Something like that. Okay. Cool. Ads coming up in 5 minutes, besties. Keep an eye out. If you would like to watch them, I would appreciate it, but if not, no worries.
Eat the ads, subscribe us.
Why can't I figure this out? Hang on. Okay, that's good. But... Thank you for the follow, Don. Welcome in. My name is Basil. I am a live2d artist, and right now I am dealing with the... Oh boy, whatever that is. Why are you doing that, bro? Ah, I see. Okay. We have this. We have this. We have this. These don't do anything. Okay, good. I always end up having to do this with mouth funnel, and I don't know why. But one day I'll figure out what's wrong with me, but for now this workaround is fine. It's just such a weird shape, you know what I mean? When you go with your with your lips. It is like when you think about it, it is a very peculiar shape, so it is kind of fair that I end up needing to do all that, but it is what it is. Hmm. Have you guys seen that thing where there was like a music reviewer who listened to Halsey's new album about how her partner left her when she was like when she was diagnosed with like the album is about like having like becoming a newly single mother while also thinking that you have a terminal illness and like constantly being aware that like you are going to die and leave your child alone with a dad who does not like want to help out with her and stuff like that. And he listened to that album and he was like, God, this woman has such bad main character syndrome. Why is this album all about how like sad and tortured she is? Like, and not everything's about you. And it was like, dude, like, yeah, not everything's about her, but this album is. And again, newly single mother, thought she was gonna die. Partner left her out of nowhere. Like, if there was ever a time to write a "Oh God, pity me" album, it's then. You know what I mean? Like, what a jackass. And then when people were like, "Hey, dude, you sound like a jackass," his response was like, "Well, I'm the best music reviewer on YouTube. No one's doing it like me." It's like you cannot criticize like an actual renowned musician.
Nah, she can write the album when she's dead / ass.
But like he was like, "Gosh, she wants to be she wants to feel tortured and edgy so bad." And it's like, how much more tortured and edgy can a woman get than literally having a terminal illness? It's like, what? Like, what the fuck, bro? It was so weird. It was so weird. I was just like, what? Like, genuinely, how do you say that with a straight face? What is that? Oh, I see. LOL. Ah, why is it off center? Something is amiss. Got the fucking McDonald's arches going on there. Why? Uh-oh. Well, part of it is that smile and frown should not be able to interact with each other. So doing that'll help a little bit, but that's definitely not the only problem. There's some shit that funnel shouldn't be interacting with either, isn't there? I think it's press and roll. Yeah, press and roll shouldn't be interacting with funnel. Hmm. How did that make it worse? Oh, I know. No. I do know how to make it worse. Never mind. Hang on. That's fine. That's an easy fix. Okay. Okay, that did help. But I don't think I want to make it that extreme. How about we stop this one here, but then we just limit the blend shape weight for everything else, because part of the song is so weird. Let's see, that was what, mouth open? Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better. Woo! Okay, yeah. I feel confident in that now. Say it with me, kids. It won't look like that with the face tracking software. Alright. Cool. And yeah, we'll worry about the cheek puff later. Methinks. Cool. So yeah, that is our facial expressions minus cheek puff done. Wahoo. I'm gonna go take like a 20-minute break. See if I still feel like getting some work done. If I don't, then might stream some Genshin for a little bit. And if I do, then obviously we'll keep rolling with the model work. I'll see you then. Oh my god, I forgot my camera. Hi, I'm back with no scuff. Anyway. It did occur- I do want to keep doing live2d, but it did occur to me that, like, I shouldn't keep going with the model until I've gotten feedback from my fucking client. I haven't had a live2d comm in a while, so I legit forgot. Slash, the last freaking comm I had, I think, was Medi, who just always happened to be in chat whenever I was working. And so I was always able to just be like, hey, do you like it? And he'd be like, yeah, and then I'd move on, you know? Oops. But yeah. So anyway, now we are back here. The main thing that I'm like, oh boy, about is making the nose look right on the head turn, because right now she's rough. Look at that. That ain't it. That is not it, right? So I'm not 100% sure the best way to go about it either. You know what I mean? Like, this is new. So, it would help if I was rigging on the correct mesh, wouldn't it? That would certainly help. I think I actually... Maybe it's that I don't have enough layer separation for what I'm trying to... That's part of it, for sure, actually. Ah! Bruh! Okay, fine. Okay, so... I want to not only have one thing for, like, the nostril cover, I want to have it separated into... Can I do that in live2d? I should be able to do that in live2d. Yeah? Am I coping? Probably. But we'll try anyway. Okay, that's not worth it. But I'm thinking if I... If I split it here... Eh. Every time I hear one of these like country songs that's like I fucking killed my husband, I just remember that because obviously because we live in a nightmare dystopia, there are people trying to get rid of like no fault divorce. And I did really enjoy that thing where it's like, hey guys, here's a reminder when this isn't just for the ladies, it's also for the guys. When no fault divorce got added, death by poisoning rates for men went down. Like, you guys might want to consider keeping that around. And that's not even like I mean, it is a threat, but it's not even like bet that way. It's just like, use your brains, guys. Use your nuggins. Please. Okay. Anyway. Do I want to split this in half too? Probably. Fuck. My life isn't that difficult. But this is. I don't know if this will actually work either, so that's awesome. Uh-oh. Oh. What's going on with that? Hmm. Oh, it's because I had both activated at once. I understand now. My bad. Okay. Hey, Twilight. Hey, Twilight. Oh. I think I messed this up. Okay. Actually, I think I might be out of brain juice for the night. I believe that is where I should call it for the sake of my sanity, actually. That's how working on projects like this is sometimes. You know, there's not like a taper where it's like, I think in about 5 minutes I'm gonna need a break. It's like, your brain just snaps. You're like, okay, we're good, we're good. I think that I'm not gonna rate tonight, just because, again, brain fry, and very sleepy. Oh my god, ads just ended. That's my bad. Well, unfortunately, this is where I'm gonna sign off for the night. I am very brain melty. I think I'm gonna keep working on this just off stream, and I will let people know how it goes. Have everyone has a really great night. Thank you for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow at